And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Heat taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next.
I'm grinding the top and it makes me want to die.
So, almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, Will Warren. What do we have on him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound.
Team
today.
Affinity, all I need is Arizona.
Number
Use
11.
the Color Storm players. That's what I was doing. And then once you get some All-Star players, just mix them in.
Swings through that.
I still need the Arizona Team Affinity. I'm past that already.
Lifted in the air, out to left.
Let me get out this game.
De La Cruz. One up, one down.
If that's what I was doing.
Fernando Tatis.
The Color Storms. And then you probably got to use one of like their tough hitters. It's kind of annoying, but now that we got double XP. Let me see what the fuck. Mini seasons too. I started playing mini seasons. I think you told me about the mini seasons. There's a card in so I could get the Kyle Schwarber. I want to get that card. I didn't even know about these mini seasons. Look, I could get the Altuve. I gotta go get Tony Gwynn. Damn, this is so annoying. I didn't know you could get these cards playing stupid mini season. I'm trying to finish this one. Team Affinity. I just think I need Arizona. Ooh. And the pitching is oh, look, I'm not that far. I'm only 35 away. I'll buy my way to those 35,000. That's 5 right there. Still need 30. Yeah. If I could get Ketel Marte, lock him in, I'm pretty much done. And I'll do this, trade in all of these guys. Trade your cards. You probably got to get rid of a bunch of cards. The live helps you out. Look at this. I need one more win with Arizona, and I get 5K. Never gonna finish Arizona. Yeah, even after you use the Color Storms, you got to go through all this. Man, I'm probably just going to buy my way to that card. I don't feel like grinding it. I just don't like how it says 22%. That means there's way more things to do. November. Look, got to unlock this in November. Finest. Yeah, but the Color Storm cards are kind of weak. They're okay. So I'm trying to get the All-Stars now. What's the All-Star program? This is what I want to grind for, the All-Star.
I want 99 show high.
Which one is 99 Shohei? The home run derby? Where's 99 Shohei? Oh, it's in the All-Star. Shit.
All-Star collection.
I thought it was Aaron Judge. Oh shit! I didn't know there was a. Oh. I didn't know there was a Shohei. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Oh shit! You're right. I just wanted the Aaron Judge because I sold him earlier. I need one more for Jose Ramirez. Ooh, I need one more for J-Ram. Ooh, I'm gonna bite the bullet and buy one of these guys. Get me Jose Ramirez. there's no cheap card I can buy. Ryan Wu. I might just have to buy one of these cards right now. Bobby Witt. It's one of the cheap. I might just buy Bobby Witt. Give me J Ram. I want these cards to smash. These are. I was hitting home runs yesterday. No, I didn't play yesterday. The day before. I haven't played like in a day and a half. I feel so lost right now. Had to work yesterday, and then today I had problems at home. Fucking leaking from the bathroom, maintenance. Now I'm just sitting down to play. Oh, J-Ram. So five more and I get Shohei. Shohei's not hard to get. I'll get this idiot, 45, 46. I just need 4 more. I probably gotta do the stupid Diamond Dynasty. Probably get Shohei by tonight. If I get the Arizona, that's 46, 45, 46, 47. I'm just gonna need 3 more. Could get the Kyle Schwarber. That'll be 2 more. How much is Francisco? Maybe I'll just buy Francisco. Oh, you can buy these cards, which is not bad. This is not bad at all, actually. 306 for Cattell. Ooh, shit. I'm 6 away from Ted Williams, which is a card I'm probably never gonna use. I'm not gonna say never, but it's not a card that I like using. I suck with Ted Williams. Oh, I got my 80 already. I'll probably sell this asshole. I need to make some money back right now. So that asshole. Or I start locking in some of these idiots. Damn, these cards are like dirt cheap. I'm gonna lock them in. I just want to get these out of the way. Just lock. I should just keep. Fuck it, locked it in. Let's go. It's 5 away. 5 away from Ted Williams. Can't believe this guy is cheap. Like, he was going for 123K. I feel bad for the idiots that paid 123K for this card. And now he's going for 6K. This is why I don't pay high for cards anymore. Look at this. He was going for 123K, 77K a couple of days ago. And now he's he's going for 6,000 right now. It's pathetic, man. I'm gonna buy another one. Man, these assholes are expensive, man. I might just have to buy one of these guys and just call it a day. Man, I had this card. I paid 6K for him once. I can buy these and just flip them all day. I'll probably just do that. 25K, 23. You get like 4K back. Buy and flip them. I hate when the prices of these cars go down. Devin, his press price is going up a bit. It sucks that all these cards right here, they go for so cheap. I also want the
For no money spent, I'm doing pretty good. I have like 10 more teams left till I get Carlos Beltran.
Oh, you're in the live series? I only have 4 left. And I can probably get Ketel Marte right
Yeah.
now. I got 5 left. I could get Ketel Marte right now. Actually, not right now. I'm broke. I should have got him when he was at 60. He's going to keep dropping. They're not going to go back up the live series. Because you got better options now. But I kind of want this Ketel Marte. He gives me Steve Finley the second half. Man, there's so much to do right now in this game. I'm a little like overwhelmed. I want to get this Cody Bellinger. Man, these cars went up. They were like 10K the other day. Should have bought them. Nick Kurtz. Oh, wow. Anytime I pull these cards now, I'm just going to sell them. I'm going to flip them. I do have a lot of live series I can sell. I got 8 Dennis Santana. I hope this guy goes gold because I have 8 of him. 6.
I need 12 more for Scott Rowland and then 18 more things for Ted Williams. Yeah, I'm cooked.
How did this weekend was the best weekend to buy cards. I bought so many cards for 5K. I was like, damn, I should have just waited till this weekend to complete the sets because they were cheap. But then again, I wouldn't have money if I didn't stay here, flip them, buy them, flip them. So I thought the weekend classic yesterday was gonna bring down the price of the cards. The good thing is right now you can grind for free cards, which is a hella great thing right now. Because these free cards are amazing. The All-Star Game cards. That's all I need is Arizona. All I need is Arizona. Man, I feel like buying Ketel Marte, but then I'll be flat broke if I buy Ketel. Back to 104. Damn, that Byron Buxton card? Shoot, man, I would love that Byron Buxton card. I do go with Byron Buxton, Salvador Perez. Alright, it's time to play some Conquest. Maybe I could get Bobby Witt after this.
I keep getting like 40k stubs and some packs and I'm just trying to finish some collections.
There's not the All-Star game, but like the All-Star card collection. They got some hidden gems in the bottom for like 3K, 2K. There's one on I'm trying to collect it as the game goes because it's just gonna get a little bit harder and more expensive later on. I know I could complete the live series
First
at the end of the
pitch coming
season.
at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball.
I got lucky with
and
the
today's
judge.
starter,
I picked out that
Will
judge and I
Warren.
got 300K out of it. All right,
with
Huddy.
a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And that is out of play. On the ground, Goldie steps on first for the out. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Tatis waits. Ripped into left center, base hit.
Look at that. Fernando Tatis.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Digging in, Brendan Donovan. That one is absolutely belted.
Wow.
Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He hammers one out to right. It's 2-0. One down. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Big Salvi.
Hit high in the air. There it goes.
Big Salvi. Let's go.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. One out, base is empty.
Amazing,
now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ooh,
here comes Manny Machado, and he went, says Larry Bullard. On the ground, could be 2.
Easy double play.
One at second, and that's 2. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Up the middle, gets it to first, and Bellinger is out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And he deals. That's in there, and 1-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tim Hill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Check swing, called strike, and it's 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. This to third, Esquera. Tosses across to first, and that takes care of Alonso. And now the center fielder. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the DH. That one's in there, 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 outs. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Bellinger right there to make the grab. And that'll we head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, strike one. Late with the swing there. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Up the middle. Donovan. The throw to first. And that is that. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Scott Efros.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tatis, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And the batter now, Brendan Donovan. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Jazz. There's one. Their second double play in just the first 3 innings here today. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. That one down the line. Over to Goldie. And they get Perez for the out. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, and here is Trent Grisham. The Yankees looking to rally. Fried, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So up next, Brian De La Cruz. Popped up. Tatis after it. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Bellinger up to hit. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Tying run at the plate. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit into center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. And it's an RBI single. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he...
And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Splits the plate, strike one. Check swing, called strike. The Yanks down to their final strike. Esquera, the runner at third. Bellinger at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Ecuador taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Zach Wheeler. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Right through there for a strike. Misses, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings through that one for strike 1.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying, and he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. Fought off foul.
Ball. 1-1.
That one misses. 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Center field. Rojas under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, getting the nod in this one, Garrett Crochet.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. On the ground to short. Toss to Alonso. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. Donovan tosses to first. Harper retired. And the Phillies are set down in. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Salvador Perez. Wheeler back to work. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is late and they don't get the out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Kyle Stowers swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Can't get there, and it deflects off him.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile, and that is strike 1. And Manny gets a piece. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Adios, pelota. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-0. Here's the shortstop at the plate. And a foul ball.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And now the count is even.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Pete Alonso now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside, 1-2 to count. That's down and in.
2-2.
That one almost got him. And a payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. So the lineup flips over. Next is the designated hitter. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Bases juiced, no outs.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you can.
Swing and a slow roller. To the plate for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Max Lizotte.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Suns, boom. Throws to second for one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Turner now.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience. Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Crochet winds and deals. Swings and misses. Now 1-2. That one laced to center and a base hit. The throw into second, not in time. He's safe.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Nick Castellanos swings through it for strike one. Machado, Donovan for one. Relay to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. 2 outs with a runner at third. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Joe Ross.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Ross.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Ross, a 6'4" righty. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Perez stands in now and watches strike one. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next to hit, Kyle Stowers. Singled and scored his first time. And ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one fouled off. Donovan, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, but it's not in time. Base hit.
All over that one right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing...
First and second, one out. Here's Machado. He's already homered here in this one.
67. Brett Yanka.
The throw to second, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the third. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Batting ninth.
This is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. 0-1. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Alonso takes it himself. Now only one out remaining.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. This could end it. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Coming up on the first pitch, starting on the mound in this one, Daniel Espino. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now the DH, number 11. Up and in, and we're underway. Outside, and that's ball 2. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Curve in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Ranging back. Grabs it right up against the wall. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Thomas makes the play, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Brendan Donovan. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Adios, pelota. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Out to center. Thomas moving under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Cleveland, and our pitcher in this game, Max Fried.
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
And a pitch. The other way, takes it in for the out. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Here's Jose Ramirez. In for a strike. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. And that one popped in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the. Also, Cade Smith on a pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
Here's Manny
13,
Machado now.
Manny
Lots of pop at the
Machado.
plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Naylor calls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the shortstop.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. First pitch misses.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that one misses up and in. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. To the right side. To Rocchio at second for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, David Fry. Max Fried will go to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there. Line drive. And a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Noel gets his lead at first with nobody out. This one in the air, center field. On the move. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians.
Martinez.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Slap the other way, foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tatis sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Paul Sewald.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a call.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Adios, pelota. And they add on. It's 2-0. Here's the center fielder.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Corrals it. And there's one away. And next is the designated hitter. Flying to left his first time. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Fly to center his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Sewald, a 6'3" righty, 220 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. On the ground to the left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brendan
Joey
Donovan.
Cantillo on the pitch here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
At the plate, Brendan Donovan. Swinging a foul out of play.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
On to second, they get one. And that's quick work out of the pen. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. That one at triple digits. And right back to the mound. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Misses outside, and it's 2-0.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's in there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. And the Guardians with 1 out left. Here comes Lane Thomas. That one inside. And that is ball 1. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 strike away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We've got Diamond Dynasty baseball tonight. It's Ecuador going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And starting in this one, Grant Holmes.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
That missed inside, and the count is 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Booyah! The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That one catches the zone. Strike one.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And that one in the air center field. White under it. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
The second baseman.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Now here is Salvador Perez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Kyle Stowers, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Perez, the runner at first with two gone.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Breaking ball inside. And a count 2-1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Back at Truist Park, and on the hill in this one, Zach Wheeler. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. There's the strike. That's an automatic ball because the timer.
And a free base with the wall. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
And now here is Eli White. And fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One gone here. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swings and misses. 0-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here's Matt Olson down. First pitch just misses.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's towards center. Sizes this one up. And that's the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jesse Chavez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Manny Machado leading things off and takes a strike. And there's a base hit to left. And a good start to the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Just missed. Machado aboard here at first with nobody out. On a line out towards center. White pulls that one down, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Pete Alonso now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Liner, and oh, that got him. To second, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the second. Here's Sean Murphy. Wheeler back to work. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball still 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one lifted in the air center field. Hauls it in for the out. Here comes the throw. Profar climbs in on that left side.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Man at first, one away. Next pitch, not close, up high. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
2 on, 1 out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. The left-hander on now, Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that's downstairs. And the count is 2-2. That one missed. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Now here is Nick Allen. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Next offering is in for a strike. To first, maybe a 2-ball. He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Hello. So bases loaded with 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. And that one fouled off. Profar on third. Albies at second. Allen over at first with 1 away. Outside low, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Bases loaded. One away. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. White swings through it for strike one. And that's outside. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, number 23. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And now the DH. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a chopper out to short. And that quickly 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
On the ground to third, Riley. Slings it across, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Jr.
Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Matt Olson up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
The first baseman.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's 2 down. So here's Murphy now. That's through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next one misses, and the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strike. So the closer summoned. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Fly to left his first time. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Salvador Perez now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. In the dirt, but kept close. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The 2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Oh, man, so close to being a
swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is a big first out. So up next, Kyle Stowers. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That's down and in.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up.
Hard hit, base hit. Tatis comes in to score. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Cut on and lifted in the air. It gets down, a base hit. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. And here in extra innings. Hit in the air, left field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Here's Pete Alonso. That one ripped. That's a base hit. Run scores. The relay to second. The tag out. Here's the center fielder. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that's the 3rd out. Back at Truist Park, ready to go, bottom 4. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. That one at triple digits.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Toss to Alonso. Profar is out.
Number 1.
The Braves down to their last out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Foul ball there. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. And a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. 2 outs and a runner at third here in extra innings. Fights that one away, still 1-2. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you have on him, Singy?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go now? This is Corbin Carroll. And that's in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. One out in the 10th. Top of the first. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. This to third. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
The second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 down, nobody on. In there. And so now 1-2. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He goes down looking. Back here at Dodger Stadium and towing the slab, Max Fried. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Andy Pajes, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And there's a foul ball. Out to short. To first. 1 up, 1 down. And here is Hesung Kim. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air to left, down the line. Catches, stumbles, hangs on. The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. The 0-1. There's a strike. 95 of that one. This one in the air. Machado on the move. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Top of the second, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Zingy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Yamamoto back to work. And that one is inside. Next pitch is outside. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game. Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Up and in, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Now Machado up here.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Machado.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It gets down, a base hit. The throw in. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ripped to short. Betts whips it to first. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And that one fouled off. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 6.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Betts.
Fought off foul. Fly ball down the line. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And here comes Tommy Edman. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And he's ready. On to the 3rd inning, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Popped up. 1 away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
And now the center fielder. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Fastball is outside. Top of the 3rd, no score. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Struck out swinging his first time. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 0-1 now.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in LA, now the third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Now pitching.
So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Donovan. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play. Here comes Max Muncy. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Swings and misses. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out looking. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. And that's a strikeout looking.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back. And now on the mound to start the 4th, Kirby Yates.
Kirby Yates.
And fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Hard hit to third. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Struck out looking his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And the runner holds. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Perez will hit next. Caught looking his first time up. That's hard hit on the line. And that gets down into the gap.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's going to be Kyle Stowers. Swinging a foul out of play. Fly ball center field. Edman in position. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom 4, and now Hesung Kim. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the battle.
Tried hitting 101, and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, catcher,
and up to the plate is Will Smith. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Base hit right field. Around third. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off. And a 1-0 final. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Heat taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Tyler Glasnow.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Fouled off to the right.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the catch, and there's one down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Tap foul at the plate. Glasnow, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Boog.
And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now Brendan Donovan ripped on a line. He's got it. Throws to second. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Right down to shoot. Strike 1. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Carroll. He's there. He's got it. Out number 2. Will Smith to the plate.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And that one hammered back there. And it is gone. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. Freddie Freeman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss at 100. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Glasnow back to work. That one hooked foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And the pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Edman going after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out number 1. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Alex Vesia.
Number 51.
So digging in, Kyle Stowers.
Vesia.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that is foul. 1 out, bases empty. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
1 down, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And that is out of play.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
2 outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Mookie Betts.
For the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Mookie Betts.
Swing and a foul straight back. That one lifted to left. Stowers gets under it. And there's one down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
The center fielder, Tommy Edman.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll be safe at first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Base knock center field. Edman around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. And a swing and a miss. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Miguel Rojas stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Out towards left center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
Here's a 2-0. Inside, just missed. That's in there. And now 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Machado makes the catch, and that is that. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kirby Yates.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Number 23, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Edman in position. And there's one down. This is Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. In the air, left side. Hernandez has this one sized up. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
So it's their last chance in this one. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Doubled in his first AB. Ball 1, no strikes.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Next offering upstairs. He swings and fouls one off. Tatis waits. That one fouled off. 2-2. Yates is just one strike away. To third. Can't glove it cleanly. That's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. And when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.